Hello, welcome to Happy Haunted Realty, where we specialize in finding the perfect new haunt for our unhoused ghosts. Are you looking for a new haunt today? Perfect. Well, you've come to just the right place. Let's get started by building your profile with us today. Can I have your name? Okay. And your best method of contact? And your death date? And where was your last haunt location? Okay. And if I may, what was the cause of your detachment from this haunt? A renovation. Okay. Yes, that's very common these days, unfortunately. So, in terms of your new haunt that we will be searching for today, do you mind taking up residence with other ghosts, or would you prefer to be the only ghost in the house? Okay, you don't mind other residents. Perfect. Next, do you have a location preference for your new haunt? Okay, the United States. Yes, that's quite common. Do you prefer your new haunt to have been built in a certain time period? Okay, so no colonial or modern, but we're okay with Victorian up to gilded. Okay, perfect. Are you looking for a property that allows you to scare visitors more frequently, or are you looking for a more laid back, less well-known new haunt? Okay, no preference. And lastly, what is your budget? And we prefer to use ghost coins here, but if you have a preferred currency that you would rather pay in, we don't mind doing conversions. There is no fee for any of that. Okay, about 1,000 ghost coins. Okay, perfect. So, let me see here. With your preferences, I believe we have a few properties you might be interested in. The first one I have here is going to be the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. This hotel was built in 1886, and it is known as America's most haunted hotel, or it styles itself this way. It is pretty frequently trafficked by the living, so it is subject to frequent renovations. There are currently only 4 registered ghosts at this property according to our records, so there is plenty of space for your own personal haunts. Cost of residence here is about 700 ghost coins, and you do have a limit of 3 scares per year, so you can only perform a scare on a living human being, of course, 3 times every year. So this is going to be a more laid back and relaxed haunt for you. What do you think? Okay, we're not liking the renovations. That's not a problem. I do not blame you. We can just move on. So, the next selection I have for you today is a lot more prestigious. You might have heard of it before. It is going to be the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. It was built by Sarah Winchester after the death of her daughter and husband. Renovations were ongoing from 1886 to 1922, so it falls within our time frame that you have selected. It features over 150 rooms, some 2,000 doors, lots of space for your haunts. It currently has 10 registered ghosts at the time, so even though it is quite popular, there is still plenty of space for all the residents, and it is pretty frequently trafficked by the living as well. And because of its prestige, it has a reputation to maintain. It does require or have a limit of 7 scares per year. And the cost of residence is going to be 1,200 ghost coins. What do we think? Not quite what you're looking for, a little too big, perhaps. Okay, that is perfectly fine. We will move on to my next selection for you. Here we go. The next haunt I have for you today is going to be about the same level of prestige, but it's going to have a more residential feel to it. It is the Lizzie Borden House, located in Fall River, Massachusetts. This property was the site of death for Andrew and Abby Borden. I don't know if you've happened to meet them before, with the primary suspect being their daughter Lizzie. Though she was acquitted and these murders were never unsolved, they still have been able to maintain a popular bed and breakfast in the house currently. And they also provide the occasional tour, so lots of opportunity to scare the living as it is pretty frequently trafficked. Let me see here. They allow 5 scares per year, and we find that to be quite a good average of scares. And they only have 2 registered ghosts at the moment, but I will say this property is very popular, and I have a lot of clients looking at this property at the moment, so I would not be surprised if this scare allowance per year does go down in the future due to there being more registered ghosts on the property. And it is currently cost of residence is 900 ghost coins. How does this haunt sound? You like this one? Okay, great, wonderful selection. So are you interested in touring this property before registering it as your new haunt? No? Okay. Yes, that's perfectly fine. Are we ready for payment today? Okay, great. Let me just get this paperwork typed out very fast for us. Okay, so cost of residence, as I said, is 900 ghost coins, and plus we here at Happy Haunted Realty do have a small commission fee we will ask of you today for our services. This commission fee is 20% of the total residence cost. So your total today is going to be 1,080 ghost coins. So you have that ready? Okay. If you'll just hand that to me. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. So all now that is left is you will need to be, of course, bound to your new location. This is required of all ghosts to be bound to a location as set forth by the ghost government. We are able to complete that process here, or you can go down the street to one of the general ghost government offices. However, I will recommend that you go ahead and complete this service now with us, as I have heard that the wait times at the ghost government offices can stretch on for a few weeks or months, and nobody wants that. So if you are comfortable, we can take care of that here, and you can go straight to your new residence after you are done. How does that sound? Okay, great. I'll just take care of that. I am certified in this process, so you can just remain seated. Okay, so this will just take a few moments. Remain seated, relaxed. You might feel some pulsing in your ghostly aura, but this is perfectly all right. Okay, relax. This will only take a few moments. Okay, all done. You did very, very well. And I believe that is everything, unless you have any questions for me. Okay, perfect. Very well. So you can go ahead and fly to your new property. I will go ahead and phone them ahead and let them know that they have a new resident on the way. Yes, we'll have a lovely journey over, and thank you for letting us here at Happy Haunted Realty help you find your brand new haunt. And I hope you enjoy the next few centuries. Thank you very much. Have a nice flight.